First, let me say I hope everyone in the Caribbean and potentially this weekend in Florida are going to be safe. I know Hurricane Irma is really taking its toll on people and it's picking up momentum. I was reading today, it's up to 295 kilometers per hour. The speed of the winds and everything, and then the rain and all that. So I'm hoping everyone is staying safe. One thing, talking about security is risk, right? We all have to deal with some sort of risk, and as you study cybersecurity, sometimes it's the natural environment like we don't have control over. So I've been reading about Texas and everything that they've been going through, and really thinking about the economy and just how people are being affected. So it's kind of scary. So, which brings me to something that was on my mind today that kind of came up was working from home. One of the questions I have for you, and hopefully you're the person that I'm asking this question directly to, is IT security from home. Does anyone that you know, or is it you or someone that you know, do IT security from home? Is it bounty programs? Do they do security research? What is a position that people can get into from IT security and work from home? Something I've just been thinking about in my head, and is really kind of having that flexible time freedom, right? Because I know sometimes as we work for companies, we work from 7 o'clock in the morning till maybe 6 or 7 o'clock at night, depending on the company, and sometimes even longer because of projects and so forth. So I'm trying to look at having that work-life balance as I'm developing into this. And that's why I'm looking at Python programming and those areas to be able to have that work-life balance. So that's my question for today, and something in my thought is working from home. Is it possible? Do you know someone that works from home doing IT security and makes a good living? I'm talking about like 6-figure salary, right? Not $30,000-$40,000 a year, which, as you and I both know, really is not a lot of money in this day and age, especially if we live in North America. It's really not a lot, especially if you're got expenses and kids and you're building a family. Really is not that much money. People can survive off it, but it just limits on what you can do, especially with us, as IT people. You're looking at, certifications, education, courses, all that, and at $1,000 plus per course, per certification, it adds up very quickly. So making a $34,000 salary, which we know you're probably only taking home after taxes, probably anywhere from 25 to 26, depending on where you are, your province or state if you're in the United States. So you really don't bring home that money. That's what your salary, your gross salary is, but your net is a lot less. So, and then be able to keep up with everything that we're doing on top of all your personal expenses with education really kind of limits you. So something I'm asking again, if you know anyone that does IT security from home, comment below. I'd love to hear their story. What do they do? How many hours do they work? What do they do day in and day out? How did they find that position, that job, or work from home? Just really interested in that, and I'm trying to get some different avenues, because in this day and age I find that there's not that one specific way. There's not that you go to school, you get an education, you get certifications, and then you go and you work for a company. There's sky's the limits in this day and age, and it's just figuring out your path and where you want to go. So that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about today. I got to get into studying. So just let me know, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and your opinions. So don't forget, software is hackable, being connected is vulnerable. I'll see you next video.